I recently started taking the Blackmagic designed DaVinci Resolve Speed Editor between two different edit suites, and I wanted to find the best case so it doesn't break. And I'm pumped because I think I found it. Today I want to show you the Pelican Vault V100 case, how it fits the speed editor like a glove, and also I've got a quick tip to help get your speed editor paired with Bluetooth to a second computer. Let's dive in. So this is it, the Pelican Vault V100 case in bright blue. They have green as well, if that's a color that you like. It's about 3 pounds or so, and the size is about 12 inches by 12 inches by 5 inches deep-ish, which is great because that makes the inside just the perfect size to fit your speed editor. Some of the reasons I like this case as well, it's a Pelican, and I've had this other Pelican over here, this thing, for about 20 years. It's been down the Colorado River multiple times. I use it almost daily, and it's just held up. It's banged up, but nothing on the inside has ever been damaged that's been inside it. So that's a big vote of confidence for me. They claim this new model, this Vault series, is crush-proof, dust-proof, weather-resistant. Note that I did not say waterproof. I've got this other case over here, this specific case. It's a micro series. I thought it was waterproof, threw an iPhone in it, took it down the river, and it's actually not waterproof. So just so you know, they claim this water resistant. It has locking hasps, which are these holes cut out in case you want to put a lock on it. I don't think you need to for the speed editor, but you could. And it also has a really strong handle. The handle on it is fixed in place, so it's a little bit different than other ones where it moves. This one is just, it's not going to move at all. It's totally fixed in place. Probably my favorite thing about this Pelican case though is it actually has the push button latches. So you push in on it and then it kind of snaps shut. And this is great because it's not going to tear up your fingers trying to open and close it, but it still holds the lid tight and won't accidentally open up. Pro tip regarding case latches. If you're ever on a set and you close the lid of a case that's sitting on the ground, make sure that you latch it. You do not need to ask me why I'm telling you this. The Pelican case is also pretty affordable as far as Pelicans go. Right now I think it's about $40 US, which makes it a great fit. So one thing you will need to do to fit your DaVinci Resolve Speed Editor in the Pelican Vault case is actually cut the open cell foam because it does not come with the pick and pluck foam you might have used before. You just need to cut one of the layers, make a frame around the edge, and then also cut sort of a janky, at least for me, it was sort of a janky circle on the foam on the top of the lid, and that gives room for the search dial so it doesn't get depressed when you close it and latch the lid. There seems to be like a button inside the search dial, which I have no clue what it does. Maybe it's just part of the physical assembly. Either way, I thought it was a good idea to give that dial some room. You could also cut this with an electric knife or a foam cutting tool, but I wasn't too worried about being so precise, so like a simple sharp utility blade will also do the trick. Real quick, I just want to say welcome if you're new here to this channel. I'm Chadwick. This is Creative Video Tips, where I help you create videos that make a difference and stand out. If that's something you're into, please consider subscribing right now down below if you haven't already done so you don't miss out on the new tip next week. Now let's go check out how to get your Resolve Speed Editor connected and paired up to a new editing computer, a second machine, because it's not quite as straightforward as you might think. So to get your Speed Editor connected to a second computer, a new machine, first launch Resolve 17 or newer, and if it's not connected or the keys are not lighting up and you don't see it in the system preferences of Resolve, here's what you're going to want to do if you're on a Mac. Sorry, I don't have any access to PCs. First, go to your system preferences, your Bluetooth settings, and actually remove the device completely, not just disconnect. Then connect it back again over Bluetooth to your devices and your Mac system preferences. That's going to get you connected. So it's removing it, it's not disconnecting it, and then it's adding it back in. You could also just plug in, if you don't want to use a Bluetooth, you could plug it in with a USB-C cable directly, and it should just work. You don't have to mess with removing it and adding it back in. It's just an option. I actually like having it wireless, so I don't mind, getting this clutter off the desk is great. I don't mind disconnecting and reconnecting each morning just to have that wireless convenience. It doesn't take long. One other thing I want to point out is that you can also see how much battery is left in the DaVinci Resolve system preferences. If you go down to the control panels where the Speed Editor tab is down there near the bottom, this is actually going to turn red and it'll give you a number percentage when the battery gets down low. And actually it shows you this when you're editing, it'll pop up in the lower right corner if it gets down super low. So I've had that happen a couple times. You just, plug it in, charge it up, and the battery actually lasts a super long time. Now you can take your speed editor wherever, whenever, and not worry about it getting busted. If you want to learn more about the case mentioned in this video, please consider using the Amazon affiliate link down in the description below. It'll help support the channel. But more importantly, if you want to learn more about using the speed editor or anything DaVinci Resolve related, I have a playlist popping up over here that has so many more great tips to help get you up to speed, no pun intended, really quickly. So I'll see you over in that next video.